All right, then shifting our focus here to Karnataka because the last rites of Confident Group CEO C.J. Roy are taking place today. Family, friends, the well-wishers, they've all gathered to pay their last respects to the realty tycoon. And the mortal remains were taken to St. Joseph Church near Kalkere at 2 p.m., where prayers were held until 3 p.m. In keeping with the Christian traditions, following the prayers, the final rites were conducted at Nature Luxury Rajkumar Park at the Confident Casket facility as per C.J. Roy's own wishes. Now, preparations for the funeral are complete, with entrepreneurs and friends from Kerala arriving to attend the last rites of the realty tycoon as mourners continue to offer floral tributes. Meanwhile, details that are now emerging make it clear that this is a case that has moved beyond a suicide probe straight to questions around investigative pressure. Bengaluru Police have confirmed that C.J. Roy died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound at his Langford Road office on the 30th of January, whilst income tax raids were underway. Preliminary forensic findings indicate he fired a single round from his licensed .25 bore pistol. The weapon has been seized and sent for forensic examination. Income tax department officials from Kerala and Bengaluru had been conducting searches at the premises for about 3 days prior to this incident. Now, the case has escalated, needless to say, on the orders of Bengaluru Police Commissioner Shivakumar Singh. A special investigation team has been constituted, headed by Joint Commissioner of Police C. Vamshi Krishna, with 6 senior IPS officers drawn from multiple divisions on end. The scope of the probe is widening by the day, and it's getting sensitive as well. Roy's financial dealings, business networks, overseas investments, possible political pressure, and his activities over the last 3 months, they're all under scrutiny. Call records and digital communications are being examined as well. Sources also say that there could have been pressure on the businessman from political quarters and because of his history of funding political leaders in Kerala. Now, Kerala IT officials too were looking into financial dealings of his company, Confident Group. Sources say that many of the ventures he was involved in, particularly those overseas, had investments by the politicians. Those investments had been stressed for nearly 2 years, and there could have been pressure on him to return the money. Now, the most prominent angle to the case comes from the family. Roy's brother has alleged undue pressure by the income tax officials, triggering political reactions and calls for transparency. Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar has assured a detailed and an impartial investigation into the case. C.J. Roy's tragic death has led to a heated debate revolving around few pertinent questions. Was C.J. Roy driven to take this extreme step because of investigative pressure? Were established protocols followed during these income tax department raids? And where does accountability lie when a high-profile businessman dies during an ongoing probe? And finally, does this case expose deeper issues in the way enforcement agencies operate on end? Family performs last rites of C.J. Roy as per his own wishes. My colleague Mohammad Wajiullah bringing us the latest details vis-a-vis C.J. Roy's alleged suicide case. Vaji, how can you help the viewers here? Even as floral tributes continue to take place in Kerala, investigation in Bengaluru is certainly heating up.
Well, absolutely. The funeral procession is on its way. The family is present over there. A lot of leaders from Bengaluru were also are also there. Ramlinga Reddy was there a few minutes back. Mohandas Pai was there, and it is a somber moment for the family. So far, the investigation also has been handed over to the SIT. They are going through everything that was present over there. It was also said that he was living in another hotel nearby. The visuals of that hotel and investigation at that room also has been done. He's been living there for some time, and it's that hotel where he always stays when he comes here. Is what we've been told by the officials and the people who work with Mr. Roy. And right now, we've also got to know that the investigation has panned out to almost every aspect that could be involved in the death of CJ Roy, from political angle to his businesses, to his real estate, to his IT investment, to all the kinds of investment that he has done, because he has close to 160 projects that he's been working on, which spans across UAE, Saudi, Dubai, Bangladesh, and now everything will come under his son Rohit Roy, who is also a part of the Confident Group. Right now, as the procession is on its way to the crematorium, we also know, because he was a person who loved the luxurious life, had luxury cars. You're also we will also be told that array of luxury cars are also going behind. Was going behind the funeral of CJ Roy. So uh, at the end of it, uh, what his brother told us during a phone conversation exclusively when he spoke to News9, that everything happened under the tax pressure that he was going through, and that also is something that has been investigated. So far, the police have orally taken the statement of the IT officials.
Yep,
Because
yep.
they're from another department, and for that you'll have to have higher permits. So far they've also questioned the IT officials also who were there, Krishna Prasad and the others. We'll have to wait and watch what comes
All
out.
right.
Yesterday the post-mortem was done, and today the family is burying its dead.
Absolutely. But yeah, I think it's too soon to call CJ Roy's death a scandal. But there is, of course, the IT probes and the undue pressure that exclusively his brother Babu spoke to you about. But political funding and laundering, those are aspects that the SIT will now look into. Let's wait and hope for good sense to prevail in this particular case. Many thanks for speaking to News9, Vaji.